How you can help Sadhguru to consecrate the world. Learn simple process to join Sadhguru in this mission. Namaskaram and welcome to Sadhguru Darshan YouTube channel.
No human being should live in an unconsecrated space.
We put lot of work and resources into making these videos. Please watch the video till the end and share it with your family and friends. Here is a heartwarming story about Sadhguru and his mission to consecrate the world. You should definitely make some time to watch this whole story. It's taken him 36 long years to finally get people interested in the science of consecration. Can you believe that he has received over 100 requests to consecrate different spaces? Most of them are not even temples. They are real estate projects. They just want to create energy centers. If he manages to do all 100 consecrations in the next 2 years, he might only have about 3 years left to live. A person who recently attended a Samyama program asked Sadhguru how they could help him consecrate the world. In his response, Sadhguru talks about the importance of living, working, and growing in energetically conducive spaces. He also shares some lesser known facts about the toll consecrations have taken on his body. He mentions upcoming projects and the need for more people to be trained in this work. Keep watching to find out more. It has taken a whopping 36 years of hard work to finally get people excited about the science of consecration. Some of you even have the Linga Bhairavi Yantra, a consecrated form, in your own homes. For those who have bought Devi home, it's like the most amazing thing that ever happened to them. However, creating the Linga Bhairavi Avigna Yantra is a lengthy process that takes around 3 to 4 months. That's why we only offer them twice a year. It requires a huge commitment of time and energy. Besides that, I have got like 100 requests at the moment to bless big projects, mostly in India, but also some abroad. And they are not all temples. Some of these are for huge real estate developments. They just want me to bring good vibes to their energy centers. So I recently took a quick trip from the US to India, just for 1 day, to speak at the opening of this cool new city called Amravati in Andhra Pradesh. It's actually the first time in a while that India is building a brand new city from scratch. Usually, our cities are super old with ancient temples, forts, and even entire city layouts that we have uncovered from thousands of years ago. But now there is a new city being built in Andhra Pradesh. We have been working with the state government on different projects and even taught inner engineering to the chief minister, ministers, bureaucrats, and top officers. We have also adopted over 3,000 schools in Andhra Pradesh, and now they are organizing a conference called Happy Cities Summit. Their aim is to create not just a stunning and a technologically advanced city, but a city that brings happiness, and they want a sacred area right in the center of the new city. More and more people are making these requests. If I actually do 100 consecrations in the next couple of years, it might shorten my life by just 3 years. That's how much energy it would require. Those of you who have been around for 17-18 years or more have seen what happened to me after the Dhanalinga consecration. And here is something most people don't know. After the Devi consecration 8 years ago, I couldn't taste or smell anything for a year and a half. It was like my tongue was dead. Everything I ate just tasted like cotton. Usually my sense of taste is really sharp and vivid. I am really picky about what I eat. My sense of taste and smell slowly come back. But it took a lot of effort. Back then, we had set up different support systems for various reasons. However, many of those systems are now disappearing due to time, age, and other circumstances. We are creating new energy structures to help us, but right now we won't able to complete all those consecrations. And even if we do, the numbers will just multiplying. I have the energy, but my body can't handle it. This body is fragile and was almost lost after the Dhanalinga consecration. We are looking for people to set up. If you are a young person under 35 and you are interested, we want to train you to do these things. But this kind of training requires a whole new level of commitment, passion and discipline. When you are messing with your core life energies, you have to be extremely disciplined. One small mistake and everything could go wrong. And it's not just about you, it affects me too. We can't let all the work you are doing go down the drain. Someone else will have to step in. If you believe you have got what it takes, you must put your name down. We will check out, consider different factors, and see what level of work you can handle. For some really demanding tasks, you should be under 35 years old. However, there are other types of jobs that older folks can take on. This is like the most crucial thing ever. People gotta live in spaces that are good for their energy, you know? Just because a building looks nice doesn't mean it's suitable for living. There is a whole science to create spaces that helps humans thrive. This is especially important to kids growing up. Every school should have a special space for that. The world is still pretty clueless, thinking that consecrating a space means bringing religion into their lives. But they were making progress. Even corporate houses who used to scoff at this stuff are now requesting energy forms in their office and other spaces. We can't even manage to do 2 to 3% of what we should do in terms of consecrations because we just don't have enough people committed to it. Everyone is too busy with other stuff. We need a group that's completely devoted to this, working in a whole different realm of life. Basically, it means being open to being a tool in creating something, even if you don't fully understand it yourself. But you gotta learn to go with the flow and be that tool. In Western cultures, they have always told you that you should never let others control you. But with that mindset, you won't be able to fully commit to things. People just don't get it yet. They are busy making silly judgments about everything. Consecration requires a different kind of people. We can help prepare them. But trust and commitment are essential. Sometimes we might need to push you out of your comfort zone to unlock your potential. Think about how they shape you into a doctor, engineer, or a scientist. Don't they put you through challenges? Starting school at such young age, learning basic numbers and letters, isn't that tough? It can be challenging, but it's only through these experiences that people develop skills they wouldn't have otherwise. If we want to do something that goes beyond what humans normally do, we got to be super committed, disciplined, and devoted to it. Otherwise, it just won't work. Back in ancient India, every place was considered sacred. That's not the case anymore. But now we are starting to see a renewed interest and trust in it. We recently opened a little Devi Gudi at our center in Delhi. And the response has been incredible. We could not keep up with the numbers of visitors that come from all over the city. The space was packed for 3 days straight. Not just with meditators, but with people from all walks of life. The power of consecration is amazing, attracts people. We need to do more of these sacred ceremonies. The science of consecration is not something we can just write a book about, tell you to read it, and then you will know what to do. It's not that simple. You really have to feel it out. It requires some effort and getting close to it. If we can gather a bigger group of around 50 to 100 folks, we can totally achieve mind-blowing stuff in the world. But where can we find those individuals who are willing to look beyond their own lives? You gotta take a look at every part of your life. Your body, your mind, your emotions, your karma, to make sure your energy is flowing smoothly. When your energy flows smoothly, you can use it however you want. But if you don't do that, then consecration will just be a bunch of nonsense. The real science of consecration will disappear and all that will be left is empty rituals. People will just be muttering words without caring if anything actually happening because it's all just a business for them. If we are serious about making something happen, we got to gather a strong crew. We are trying to put together a small team for now. But if we can get around 50 to 100 folks on board, we can seriously change the game. The big question is, where can we find those individuals who are willing to think outside themselves?